Today I'm back at the shop because I going to harrow again for I think this is the third time. So yeah, gonna get the tractor. The harrow is way down there. It's at my grandfather's house, pasture, I should say. And yeah. So we get the key for this, and then we're gonna go harrow. So it's gonna be fun. Now, gotta make sure you don't get your finger stuck in there, because that would not feel good, bro. Alright, so that, and then, as I said in my last harrow video, gonna make sure nothing's hooked up. Obviously, there's nothing, because I'm pretty sure that would just sort of... Anyway, nothing's hooked up. So, yeah. Well, yeah. So, I'm gonna take the tractor down to my grandfather's, and I'll pick the camera up whenever I get there.
Down here, here's Carol. Got a bunch of leaves, engine, stuff. And I don't exactly know how to, well. So that's hooked up. This is for the tractor, and obviously this pin goes through this, and then this clevis goes through the hair of the clevis. So, and away we go. Well, crap. That one is not as nearly as bad as this hand. How does all this stuff get? That is grease skin on a clevis that's been laying on the ground for a day.
This time I'm going to try and actually film some more of the actual harrow, because last time I just feel like I didn't do that enough, so yeah. So I'm going to try and get some more clips of it today, or while I'm doing this, and zoom in. All of this around here is already done. I'm going over that hill, basically where those trees are. That's the edge of the fence, but I'm just over the hill where I'm working. That's where the other part of where I'm harrowing of this pasture. I know it's confusing, but just... So, the reason I'm up against the fence, number one, it's clear back there, is because this trench right there, above my finger, that little green line, is very wet. Because it rained a bunch. It's not very wet, but it's sort of wet. And I might get the tractor stuck in with the harrow. That's not really something you want to do. It's not really something you want to do if you don't have anything on your tractor. It's just not something you want to do. So, I'm having to go from that fence, which is blurry, I know, the windows aren't the best, all the way around to this fence and then back over the hill over there. So, yeah. And you might be asking why I'm not doing all this. Well, it's because it's already done. I did this yesterday and I just didn't have the brains to video it. Because, well, I don't know. I was just getting a feel for how it was back here because I haven't done it in a while. Haven't harrowed back here in a while, I should say. yeah, that's why I didn't video it. And plus, I didn't exactly think of it. Oh, I've gone up by the fence just because I didn't video it. And I've gone all the way around here, and now I'm sort of, I guess, making a square, which is basically what this block is. I'm not doing in there because, number one, there's a tree down, and two, because, well, sort of stupid, because there's a bunch of dips and stumps, and as you guys saw a couple seconds ago, a tree. So, not doing in there. And besides, cattle really don't hang out in there. It's mostly in here, out there, and then up and over the hill. So, yeah. And then I don't know if you guys saw, but I got that, which, if you don't know what that is, because apparently Zoom isn't, well, the camera's not focusing on it, but there's a sprayer, a vector that I'm assuming is spreading some sort of fertilizer on this field on the other side of the fence, and yada yada yada. And so that's the tender semi, if you will, tender truck, tender semi. And then when I was going around this part of the fence, there was a the vector was just like right there. So yeah, number one, I didn't video that because, you know, just trying to do a good job on here, because it's a little bit close to the fence. I mean, it's not too close, and it's not too far. It's just like where, you know, this part of the grass ends. And now I'm just trying to make another pass, and yeah, I will keep on doing this until I either run out of fuel, which I'm probably not going to, but, you know, if it happens, it happens, or I get done with this block. And I have this in B4. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep on doing this, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a fun time. Alright, so I've done a couple more passes, as you'll see up here. I don't know why, but I don't know how, but apparently this was like this last time, but not in the pasture behind those trees. You can see where I've harrowed, which is this, which is that side, and what I haven't harrowed is a lot darker green. I don't know why that is. I guess maybe it's because I'm going that way and I'm pushing stuff down, and maybe this is just upright and not that way down. So I don't know, but yeah, harrow's going good. Harrowing is going good, and I'm pretty sure, because this thing's like older than me probably, which for those of you who don't know, I'm about to be 14. So this harrow's probably, I'd say at least maybe 16 or 17 years old. Just my guess, might not be. But yeah, so pretty sure that a couple dang tongs and not teeth. I mean, I don't know. I guess I just call them teeth. The harrow parts, the things that run on the ground, that you know, like those right there, are, you know, it's all that's rusted, it's falling apart, and I think that a couple of those sections, tongs, teeth, whatever you want to call them, have fallen off. So, not in this pasture, just, recently. Not anything that I've done or anybody's done to it. It's just because it's old and it's rusted, and it's got years on it, and it's probably got some acres on it. Just like this John Deere 6400, it's got 90, almost 100,000 hours on it. Yeah, 9,551 miles. So, now, this tractor they don't make them like they used to. And I'm assuming probably that some people will disagree with me just because of people that are using new equipment and can afford, if you're on a big farm like a row crop farm, I have, all these new Case H 715s or John Deere 830s or yada yada yada, John Deere X9s, 1100s, S7s. I'm assuming that some people will probably disagree with me, and that's fine. I don't care. But for our farm and what we do, just cattle, this tractor and our little tractor suits us just fine. But sometimes it would be nice to have a telehandler. Not gonna lie, it would be nice. Because then we could do a bunch more stuff. A lot more stuff. So, that would be nice sometimes, but then again, you have to look at the price and then your bank account. So, yeah. But, I don't exactly know how old this tractor is, but I'd say it's at least 10 years old, maybe more, I don't know. But we definitely need to clean all of the windows, because that stuff, yeah, I don't know, my camera's not going to pick it up, but there's like a bunch of dust on it. You got that little speck, which is just sort of unappealing, and then, you got up there where the wiper can't go, all that stuff. But the good thing about this tractor is that the controls are not hard to get down. It's just standard clutch, brake, throttle, another throttle for your hand, balance for your foot, loader, motor movement, and then gears, range, and gears, and then forward and backward. And park, which is very nice. And then, it's also got an air ride seat. So, that's real nice. So, yeah, I'm going to just keep doing this for as long as I have to, and, I'm getting there, alright? It's probably going to take me another couple hours, maybe an hour and a half, but this is annoying when you have a perfectly straight line, which is what I had like back there, and then you get off just a tiny bit and it goes like that. I don't know how the heck it happens, but it's really annoying to me. So I'm gonna try and fix those, and then hopefully just go in a straight line. So yeah. Oh. Yeah, a bunch of the, well, not but some of the sections that have, let's see if I can, give me a sec real quick. Let me get kind of straight. So, that section right there, when I started, or came down here, it was not like that. So yeah, that part has come undone. I don't think it's fallen off, but it's just come undone. So, this thing, in the words of my father and grandfather, this thing is about aged up. More so in the words of my grandfather. It's about to be too old for this. So, that's going to be real fun whenever this, we have to, whenever this scraps out, it's going to be real fun to try and find another one. Because, with today's prices, that's just going to be real fun. Oh, man, I cannot wait for that day. But yeah, so enjoy the days while they last. Yep. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get back to heroin, which I've done. I've done a pretty good bit. So yeah. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna just keep on doing this, and I'm probably gonna eat one of my protein bar that I have in my pocket before that melts. Yeah, go with that. You guys remember that tender semi that was over there, the fertilizer hauling semi? It's gone. It left like 2 minutes ago. Victor, the spreader is still there, I'm assuming, unless it had another field to go to. This should be right down one of the roads, either that way or that way. Yeah, finished my protein bar, which I'll have to say was pretty good. From Walmart, it's pretty good. And I think I'm just about to finish this block up, because I don't know if my camera's gonna pick it up, but right where here is where I haven't done, there's where I have done. And I know on here, on there, it looks like there's a lot more to still be done, but there's really not, because when I'm going around the turn, which is right there, it just ain't that much. And then this little dip, not gonna pick it up too good because I'm high up, but that's something you gotta watch out for. And then there's one just over this little hill right here. So, I mean, it's pretty scenery, real pretty scenery. Barn over there. Got my grandfather's house just over there. And then when a tender semi, whatever it's called, was back there, I could look at that and a vector going back and forth between. So yeah, I'm hopefully about to be done with this. Hopefully nothing else breaks. Nothing has broken except for that little section on the link. But yeah, now might be easier. The dart over there versus here, that's where I've done, this is where I haven't, and there just really ain't that much left to do after. So this was that dip I was talking about, bruh. Goes through down through there. Down there, it's gonna get pretty rough at some places. So, the person who owns this field on the other side of this fence has just a random set of tires right there. I don't know why. I don't know if they're spare tires. I don't know if they're flat tires. from here, they look like they would go on a sprayer when they're putting the skinny tires on. But you know, I just to each his own. To each his own. I won't ask a question. Pretty sure that field's actually owned by one of our, not one of our, by a neighbor that lives on our road. And just so you guys know, our road's like a 3-mile road, so from start to end is about 3 miles. So there's a bunch of people. Well, not a bunch of people. There's a couple. See, this is the dip. Just watch. Well, that's not going to be good. But anyway, it can get rough at some points. Like right there, it was kind of rough. So yeah. And once I get done with, you know, a couple more passes from here to there, then I'll be done and probably go recreate. Or if something else needs done, I'll probably go do it. I might go feed for my dad. Because the past couple days, technically it's been all this week that he's been a little bit late getting off work just because everybody's trying to get fertilizer and stuff spread on their fields sprayed. And the company that my dad works for does that. They do spraying, propane, and spreading fertilizer. So I think mostly my dad's been in a tender truck. Not a semi, it's about the same size as a semi dump truck. But big. So he's been in that for pretty much the past week, and he's been a little bit late, but you know, I think everybody's been a little bit late to home that works at that company this week, or that spreads or sprays, whatever. There was one time that some of the spraying people didn't even get done till 12 in the morning, so yeah. 12 a.m. 12. Anyway, it was nighttime when I got done, or so my dad tells me. Hopefully, my dad doesn't want to get into anything too much today, just because of, I don't know if he's going to be late or not. He's got a, anyway, so, yeah, I'm gonna just keep on doing this, and, see what I just got done with harrowing back there, and I am on my way to put the harrow, this is in the way, but pretty much right there, so, yeah, just got done with that. Really not anything else that I have to harrow. I think I have to harrow. I don't know. Anyway, so I recorded one last thing, me unhooking it, but hey. So I need to back up to release the tension off of the chains. Let me go to the house. Oh, something bad don't happen. I should have done that to begin with. There we go. So that's our part. And let me just get this. Alright.
this should be easy enough.
So, just got the tractor backed in, all squared up, got this down. Alright. There. And then we go. Oh, I don't think I forgot anything. Sunglasses. Camera. Okay, maybe I did. Yep, I forgot something. Forgot. Yep. Here. Okay, well, that I think wraps it up for this video. And yeah. I will see you guys. First of all, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on what was your favorite part of this video. And, yeah. Well, as I said, this is the end of the video. I'd take a short break there so I could remember how to shut the door, because the door that I was trying to shut is hit or miss sometimes. So, I did get it shut. Yep. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video, and hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. If I don't see you around, see you square. Peace.